this is a minion, and these are the monsters. And today I'm going to recreate every Minion and Monsters character from the movie in Lego. So stay tuned, because things are about to go bananas. Anyways, Lego! So the Minions and Monster movie just came out and I'm feeling extra despicable. And since Lego didn't make any Minions and Monsters sets, which is despicable, I went to my bag o' Minions and dumped them all out. So I have to recreate the new characters from the movie, specifically James, Henry, Ed, and Dick. Alright, now the first minion I need to build from the movie is Henry. So he looks pretty much like Bob, so I'm just gonna yank Bob, but we just gotta peel off his mismatched eyeball and make them match. Now, one of the things he carries throughout the whole movie is the spell book, so we gotta find one of those. And believe it or not, I actually have a spell book. Alright, let's go get his spell book. Should be somewhere over here. Oh, we're at it. Alright, come on, Henry. All right, then we're at the first obstacle. We're just gonna open up and go on in. No, that's not it, Henry. That's it. I'm just gonna wheedle my fingers in there very carefully. All right, yeah, that's a spell book. All right, the next minion from the minion pile I have to make is James. He has one eye, and low-key this minion's kind of perfect for him, but I want to make him a camera, or get him a camera. Where do I have cameras? Oh, I know. This is the minifigures part sorter. It has every possible minifigure part or accessory you could need, including a camera. Should be in here somewhere. Oh, we also have a director's microphone. There we go, there's a camera. All right, awesome. Now the next one I need to do is Ed. And Ed's a chunky boy. I've seen some people turn this minion into Ed, but I don't think that works very well. I think this one of Otto definitely probably looks better. The issue with Otto is just, well, that. He's a tall guy, and he's not that tall compared to these boys, but he is wide. But this one is too big. Like, he's not that big of a difference in terms of size. So definitely this one. Now, Ed is a mute minion, which means he can't talk. With his mouth anyway. He talks with his hands. Can you show me how to say banana? Awesome! I'm gonna do that now. Ready? No, I'm not the banana. What? Ah! Now the last major minion I need to make from the movie is Dick Richard. Now he kind of looks like a one-eyed version of Kevin, so we gotta figure out something that looks like this but has one eye. I mean, technically we could just, but that's not gonna work. I need to find a yellow brick to make one like this look taller, but he's still gonna have that weird, like, missing tooth issue. Here, I like this one the most. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Maybe if we get like one of these cylinder pieces, but not like the stack, not the big piece. All right, I found one of these. What if we just stack that there? Okay, you see, that's like reasonable. That looks good. Yeah, bro, he's gonna just get clowned on by all the minions. Hey, be nice. He's just being a dick. Yeah, I know his name is Dick. Why is that funny? It's literally in the movie. Now, since this movie is Minions and Monsters, obviously there were gonna be some monsters, and the first one that they summoned was Goomy. And I want to build a custom version of him. And not just any old boring minifigure with a bunch of weird alien parts. So to build Goomy, I dumped out all my Lego parts and scanned them with Brickify. Okay, and alright, we have enough instructions for Goomy. We just gotta, clear this out. All right, it looks like we have enough parts to build Goomy. So we actually do have all the parts already sorted out because I didn't want to sit here for 9 hours and resort them. So we're just gonna open the app, scan the pieces, and now we wait. Let's go, Goomy build. All right, so we built his dress. I guess that's what we'll call it anyway. Now we just gotta do his face. Yo, we got Goomy. Yo, and here's Gary, Orcam, Oliver, Magma, Ichabod, the Deceiver with the minions.
I'm Gary, Orcam, Oliver, Magma, Ichabod, the Deceiver.
Bro actually looks like a villain, which I guess is why the Deceiver is in his name. How stupid are you guys? His name is literally the Deceiver. What does Deceiver mean? It means liar. All right, now he obviously leads the minions to an island to find loads of new monsters. like Philip, Howard, and Irene. But before that, I want to build Max. He's that director guy, and there's only one place we could do that, the ultimate minifigure sorter. All right, so he has this tweed suit that he wears, and that's the first thing I gotta find. All right, so it's gonna be a color like this, but not this type of thing. It needs to have a tie. That's pretty good. That's not bad either. Okay, he's also gonna need a hat, and I have just the hat for him. Perfect. But we're gonna need to swap out these hands. All right, now we gotta get a very mustachy face, because bro's got a legit crazy stash on him. Are any of these gonna work? This possibly, but I don't think he had a beard. Ooh, this could work too. Bro had an absolutely insane schnoz, so we gotta find something that works for that. And a monocle, but I don't think I'm finding anyone with a monocle. Yeah, so I think this one's gonna have to do. And lastly, he's kind of a short king, so we're gonna get him these tweed colored pants. And here he is. Yeah, that's a Max enough looking character.
First things first, who are you?
Mi namo le Henry. Et James est mi nom Dick. Ah, et ça c'est les Ed.
Minions, my name is Max.
Max!
Yeah, hi.
All right, it's time to build Howard. I don't know why his title is Ghost Rabbit, to be honest with you. It's very clearly Howard. Yeah, this is an interesting representation of Howard, to be honest. Not exactly my favorite. I kind of hope the Philip's better. Wait a minute, this wasn't supposed to be Howard. This was like the money with the laser eyes. Okay, that makes more sense, honestly. Like, I'm kind of okay with that. It was like a cute bunny, and then it was like all scary. I think that's who this is supposed to be. It's like just the head. All right, now we just gotta scan, and these should be the parts for my boy Phillips. Yes, let's go. So he's got this like green skirt deal going on, which is pretty cool, as well as these pink bricks and white ones. All right, we're ready to build up the mouth and just slop in some eyes. All right, now we got these weird arm thingies. Yes, Philip. Okay, yeah, honestly, Philip's not that bad. We're gonna put him with my boy Goomy. I am Goomy's Gormuli Gumalam Gagaba the Orcabod the Deceiver. But my friends just call me Goomy. You know what, we'll just put these two over here. I wanna do the next thing. Bro, Max. No. Okay, I just gotta go get him. What's that? That a subscribe button? Because next up, I want to build Irene, who's been like the big monster on all the posters. And Irene's literally like this bucket of goo. All right, so we're just going to open up this next one, and we're completely going to ignore the wallpaper. Sweet. There we go. We got Irene. I don't know entirely how they want me to build an entire gobble of goo. So this one's going to be interesting. By the way, how many different eyeball variants does this guy have? All right, there's Irene. Now, I want to see her absorb a minion.
No!
Yeah, okay, that's not gonna work. Maybe I should do what Danny Bob did and just get a bunch of goo. Shout out to Danny Bob, by the way, you should watch her video. Also, isn't it funny how Irene is literally named that because of all the eyes? Anyway, we are getting closer to being done with all of them. So let's do the next one. It's Dort. He's this like alien robot from space, and he also low-key kind of has a crush on Debbie. All right, so we're just gonna scan this boy. Let's just scan and build. Bada boop, bada bop. Okay, bro, awesome. All right, now it's time to build proper Dort. Let's go, we low-key got Dort going on. Bro, this Dort build is like insanely fragile. But it looks like him, he looks pretty accurate. All right, now we built some minions, some monsters, and some people, but I think it's time we probably built more minions, because you know, it is minions versus monsters. Isn't that right, bro? Awesome! So anyway, let's go do that. This is a 100% authentic Lego Minion, and this is a lot of them. In this video, Gru's working on his master plan to steal the moon, but he can't just use regular minions to do this. He's gonna need some Mega Minions. Wait, not those Mega Minions. So he put in an order for 12 Mega Mystery Minions, and he's gonna need us to build and blab about them all, so that way they can help him go to the moon. Anyways, Lego. But definitely not him. All right. That means we have one more shot. If this is...
I've got it! I've got the moon!
Made it back to Earth and Gru and everyone is so happy. Wait a minute, who is that?
Vector! Oh yeah!
Uh-oh. We'll have to figure that out in another video. This is a Lego Gru minifigure, and this is his minion army. And in this video, I'm gonna be buying, building, and blabbing about every Despicable Me Lego set ever made, and even some that weren't. So stay tuned, because things are about to go bananas. Anyways, Lego. So the Despicable Me 4 movie just came out, and I'm feeling extra despicable, so I bought all these new sets that just came out. But before I can build them, I decided I need to go to the movie theater to see the new movie for some inspiration. It was very good and made me really hungry, so after I went to Walmart for bananas to help me focus, and now I could head home and start building the Minions in Gru's family mansion. I always found it funny how Gru's house is so absurdly large and dark compared to his neighbors, and building the iconic house in Lego was actually a really fun experience. It comes with a lot of the main characters, like of course Gru, who looks really weird without a nose, and I think he looks better with the Pinocchio head, and some 1x1 Lego bricks to make him look taller. I also gave him a freeze ray. We also got Gru Jr., who's in a professional beefing match with Gru, his mom Lucy, who stole Fozzie Bear's scarf, and of course the Goyles, Margot, Edith, and Agnes.
No annoying sounds.
Does this count as annoying?
Very.
And we need to stop Agnes from doing that, so we're gonna build her a unicorn.
She's so fluffy, I'm gonna die!
And now it's time to assemble the Mega Minions, who are basically minions who are given special powers by the AVL. This is Mel. He has a red laser eye, so when he aims down, he can cut a laser hole through the earth. Next is Tim. He has these super long arms, and he can use them to slap his boy from across the room. And this is Jerry, who's the Kool-Aid man of Minions. Next I built the mansion. It was super tall and purple, and it has this little minion in the window. But the details outside aren't really exciting compared to the interior. Like with Gru's lab, which was missing Dr. Nefario, so I made him. The set also has these spinning pillars, and on the left there's one with a toilet seat.
I sit on the toilet.
And on the right is a box with cookies that Dr. Nefario can turn into robots.
I said cookie robots. Why are you so old?
Once you get upstairs, you'll see Gru's red chair and the girls' room that has this picture of Agnes's unicorn. And if you go up another level, you see a couch for everyone to sit on. There's also a treehouse, but I didn't want to waste time on it because I still have a ton of sets to get through and I need to keep assembling the Mega Minions. Like the one in this Minion banana car, which has 4 different minions, like the anti-villain lead Tim, who's testing some new experimental inventions, including the suction gun, Mel, who's pasting a banana, and Pit Crew Ron, who can change Gru Jr. when he leaves something despicable in his pants. And lastly, this is Mega Minion Dave. Dang, bro is huge. Can you imagine him sitting on you? And then there's the banana car, which reminds me of the banana boats I used to ride as a kid. Now there's still one Mega Minion left, and he's in the Minion Music Party Bus set, which they were all taken away from Gru's house in. It has Mel, Phil, Dave, and Mega Minion Gus, who has the power to fly. Now the movie bus had way more minions in it, but don't worry, they're coming later, because I gotta assemble the hype bus. Yo, it's a party in here. This thing has a dance floor, hot tub speakers, and DJ to crank out the best music. And now we have over 10 minions, so we have a small community going. I built a driver named Carl from the movie, and while I'm at it, I had Dr. Nefario install a time travel engine onto the bus, so the girls could go visit real unicorns. Yo, wait a minute, is that Vector?
Vector! That's me, because I'm committing crimes with both direction and magnitude. Oh yeah!
Vector's stealing the girls and going back in time to kill young Gru. And I think he's going back to 2022, where everyone got suited up to watch Minions: The Rise of Gru, and Lego put out these new sets based on the movie. Like this $15 pack that has a young Gru minifigure with his boys Kevin and Bob, and they're in the middle of fighting Bell Bottom and this boxing man. Gru's about to lose when a bus came in and... Oh, I gotta rip this open. This is Bob with robot arms that can grab bananas in hard to reach places, shoot off fart guns, and throw these little missiles. What does this do? Turns out it's a gigantifier that makes you into a bigger version of yourself, which is where this version of Bell Bottom is from, as well as Bob and Kevin. And there were 2 of these sets because the other one had young Gru with his signature scarf, and the only ever human one of these to get a nose. He also comes with his boys Stuart and Otto. But I got sidetracked because next I have to build Gru's unstoppable bike chase to get away from Vector. It's a little larger than the one in the movie, but you get another young Gru, Bob, and Stuart, who can get dragged in this missile car with Kevin. Now Gru's gonna need some good fighters to take on Vector later, so he dropped his boys off at a Kung Fu training dojo, which I still have to build. I also unlocked the new minion Otto, who can wield the golden banana. We also got all the boys in their Kung Fu uniforms, which look sick. The set has features for dual training with this brown dummy, banana details in 4 different colors, and jump training to launch minions to the moon, which might come in handy later. These guys are gonna keep training, but we need to catch up with Gru, who already made it to his lair that he started in his mom's basement. It only has 87 pieces with this cool slide, signs with different minions and more bananas, and it also has this washing machine with minions inside it and a mini roller coaster next to it. I also have a lair in my mom's basement with a bunch of yellow people in it, but you don't have to worry about that right now. Gru's hiding out from Vector, who's tracking him down, and he found him.
What?
Gru and his boys got back on the bike to escape, and Gru called in a 119-piece minion training pilot plane that I still have to build. Build the rescue plane, install the toilet, load the pilot, and off to the rescue. Save the banana, and make the rescue. The plane is actually legit and had a good takeoff, but Vector managed to find the gigantifier.
Oh yeah!
And Gru left some minions behind, so Vector shot them with it. Whoa, that's pretty giant. And if you turn them around, they also have a fully functioning interior with these little voices inside their heads and a way to roll their eyeballs. Yo, this kind of reminds me of like Inside Out. And Vector used the Giganta minions to guard the Goyles so they couldn't escape while he hunted down young. And jumping back to the future, I got this minion jetboard set from Kohl's that Gru's and his team were working on building to go back in time and save them all. And it looks like they just about got it to work. And Gru Jr. also made sure to attach a string so that way all the other minions could join along. Going back to the future in 3, 2, 1. And it looks like they're going back to the past. In the past, Vector was messing around because he megafied and mind controlled basically everyone. And when Gru came in from the past, he accidentally hit him with the ray. But at least Gru's here to come in and save the day. Take that! And now Gru is a gigantic brick-built over 800-piece set. And it looks like some of the minions were caught in the Giganta Ray too. Like Kevin with his iconic fart gun. This guy named Carl, who was that irritating minion. Gary, who has a fruit hat, maracas, and some serious curves on that telephone piece. Tim, who looks all dapper in his suit and alternate eyes. And Mel, who spins the whole gang around with this pin that's shoved up his butt. Whoa, what was I saying? Right, it spins everyone around the brick-built Gru to defend him. And he honestly looks perfect, and you can pose his arms any way you like. And yes, if you're wondering, he can dab. And the face isn't even that bad, unless you take it off. But now Gru is primed and ready to get his girls back at any cost, and luckily, he's got help.
Triple kill. Don't make me laugh.
No.
Distraction.
Vector doesn't have the Gigantagun anymore. Call in the Mega Minions.
You wanted to see me?
Gru got shrunk down by the shrink ray and is surrounded by all his minions and girls. What about Vector?
Oh, poop.
And they all got back home, and Gru even brought home some more minions. So comment banana if you want one and like this video. God bless and stay bananas.